Hi friends, welcome to the accountancy class. Today, in this module, we are going to learn about the term subsidiary books and different types of subsidiary books. We have learned in the previous chapter that small business houses record their all transactions in the journal as the only original book of record and post the transaction to concerned ledger accounts from journal. Due to industrial and technological revolution, business has become complex and grown in size. It was felt that if all the transactions are recorded in journal, it will be inconvenient to handle journal and time consuming to obtain necessary information. Accounting should have the ability to furnish required information at a glance and should also be convenient to record. For this purpose, journal was subdivided into convenient parts. These parts are named as cash book and subsidiary books. The different subsidiary books are purchase book, sales book, purchase return book, sales return book, bill receivable book, bills payable book, etc. Every book contains all the information concerning itself and readily furnishes information whenever required. What do you know about subsidiary books? The last lesson, you learned that all the business transactions are first recorded in the journal and then they are posted in the ledger accounts. A small business may be able to record all its transactions in one book only, that is, the journal. But as the business expands and the number of the transactions becomes large, it may become very difficult to journalize each transaction. For quick and efficient and accurate recording of transactions, journal is subdivided into special journals. Many of the business transactions are repetitive in nature. They can be easily recorded in special journals, each meant for recording of all the transactions of a similar nature. For example, all cash transactions may be recorded in one book, all credit sales transactions in another book, and all credit purchase transactions is in another book. These special journals are also called day books or subsidiary books. The transactions that cannot be recorded in any special journal are recorded in journal called the journal proper. The special journals prove economical and make division of labor possible in accounting work. The important types of subsidiary books are cash book, purchase book, sales book, purchase return book or return outward books, sales return or return inward books, bill receivable book, bills payable book, and journal proper. These are the different types of subsidiary books. In the previous module, you learned that the different types of cash book. Cash book is a book which is prepared to record only cash transactions. It also includes receipts of incomes and payments of expenses. The different types of cash book are single column cash book, double column cash book, triple column cash book, and petty cash book. Single column cash book is also known as simple column cash book. In single column cash book, there is only one column for entering amount. In double column cash book, there are two columns for entering amounts. One column for recording cash transaction and another for recording bank transactions. Next book is petty cash book. Petty cash book is a book which is prepared or maintained to record only petty expenses. The petty cashier works on the Impress system. Under this system, a definite sum of money is given to the petty cashier at the beginning of a certain period. This amount is called impressed amount. Single column cash book, double column cash book, triple column cash book, and petty cash book. These are the different types of cash book. Thank you.